part of our Diamond Star Lead family, y'all. Thank you guys for taking time to like the videos that you enjoy, as well as subscribing, hitting the notification bell to know when I upload. I'm still waiting to meet with a technician. I have something set up to be able to upload pre-recorded videos. That's coming. So thank you guys for your patience when it comes to your personal readings. Y'all, so I mean, what's crowning this is that somebody misses you. So somebody misses everything about you today. It says your eyes, your smile, your voice, your scent, your touch. I'm missing everything. Remember how we used to this and we used to that and we were da 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 da. Okay, right? Somebody on that case. What's that song? I'm missing you. Standing here looking out my window. My nights are long and my days are cold because I don't have you. Right? So somebody's on that missing you energy. They just miss you guys' intellect, your sense of humor, how attractive you guys are, how they feel when they're around you. And so yeah, this is somebody that you guys could have quite a few different people that are missing you. What I am seeing is that somebody is learning to stop run away from their love that they have for you. I don't know why they was running away. Maybe they was avoidant. Maybe they had another situation. I feel like whatever situation somebody had, either they could have caught that person, messing with someone else, or they just knew that that wasn't going to work out to begin with, right? It was a karmic connection built on faulty foundation. What's a faulty foundation? Well, a faulty foundation would be if it's built on lies, if it's built on deception, if it's built on lust, greed, power, control, somebody that is greedy, right? Just trying to get something from someone, somebody just trying to get somebody in bed, whatever the heck situation that is. It's like somebody is not entertaining that. They're just not. Okay. That's a no. They're not entertaining that. Somebody is wanting some form of commitment, right? And I feel like that's what they're going to get if that's what they're wanting. And I just feel like y'all have a lot of different people that are loving you more than you know. And that's just facts. Okay. And you guys are spiritual beings. So, yeah, you have people that feel like they are spiritually connected to you. And it's more than one, right? We have more than one soulmate. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, y'all. I had my date with Mr. Officer. It went great, actually. We went a couple different places. I'm like, quick story time. We went a couple different places. And what was really great about the date is the fact that like I said, it was someone that was actually putting time into planning a date, as opposed to the other men in Dallas that, sometimes they just want you chilling around with them while they smoking, watching TV, not trying to do nothing. You feel me? Nobody has time for that, right? They want to put something on the laptop and think that they're going to get some wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. That's a no. So I really appreciated that. I made sure I was home, right? Because everybody knows the last thing you need to be doing is being in any type of alone setting with somebody that you just met, right? That sends the wrong message. Okay. Thank you, Angela. Yeah, I'm glad I had fun too. It sends the wrong message because then, number one, if people thinking that you're going to go home with them, right? Be it first date or let's say you meet somebody at a club, right? I don't really go out clubbing, like here and there. But if you meet somebody out and about and you go home with them, they're going to think you just go home with everybody, right? If you agree to go to somebody's house on the first date, right? I don't give a damn if they're telling you they're cooking your favorite dish and all of this. No, what it is a setup to try to get you in a position where they could, get a little bit of wander poom poom action. And that's a no. So when you set the precedent and you let people know, right? And I've learned this over time because we've all made mistakes in that area, right? And then all of a sudden you around at someone's house and you like, damn, how the fuck am I about to get the hell up out of here? Hold on. He drove. I gotta, I don't have my car with me. Let me get my Uber. Let me get my Lyft, right? You up there planning the great escape from someone's house because you realize like, damn, like they really thought we was gonna be throwing it back and putting it down. And that's a no. Like who the fuck they fucking? If they that quick to try to get somebody into bed, that's like a red flag of they might be a dirty or filthy bird. They just might sleep with anyone, right? Because you don't really know people when you have a first date, right? So anyways, yeah, that's a no. So if anybody wanted some dating advice, they back on the scene, right? That's some dating advice for you. Don't do that shit. So, nah, your girl ain't doing that shit. And I definitely was home, okay, at a semi-reasonable time in my own bed. And yeah, it was great. And people actually respect that. Men actually respect that. This reading is for everybody, Tiffany, for everybody. So if you up in this thing, is for what you need to know. So what you need to know, minus my story time, okay, is that you are living rent free in somebody's mind. It's a collective reading, yeah. They can't get you off their mind, okay? For some of you, it's a plot twist because maybe this is somebody that, is used to getting attention, or they're used to, always having somebody in the cuts, and they just don't know why I'm getting obsessing because the overall energy, I kept seeing the devil as I was shuffling. So that means that somebody is obsessed and pressed, okay? They're obsessed, they're pressed, okay? Now some of you, they're like, damn, I don't want to be a player no more, okay? Playing the field in reverse, okay? For some of you, it's the simple fact of, maybe somebody is just like, I just don't want no one draining me of my time or my energy. So somebody let go of someone that didn't know what they wanted. That's what I'm seeing. Or they just, they're like, okay, we could be friends or whatever. But it's like, if it's not going anywhere, or if it's a situation where someone's in a contract with someone else, you just like, listen, it's not going anywhere until I see those divorce papers, right? That shows that you have finalized that divorce and that you are done with karmic Kwan. Because we've all been there where people have lied and said that they're single, okay? Or they give you some story about how horrible karmic Kwan is. And granted, okay, a lot of times karmic Kwan be on some shit. But the whole time, they be entire monsters to karmic Kwan too, because it is a trauma bond, or it is a karmic lower vibrational connection. And they'll tell you anything they can to try to keep you on the side. And that's a no. That's why you have to set that standard. I don't give a damn what you accepted in the past. You have to accept that standard that no, you need to be single, 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 single. Like I'll ask people like, are you single or are you single, single, single? You know what I mean? Because some people, they'll have rotating friends with benefit situations. They'll have their baby mama that they still messing with. You know what I'm saying? Like you really have got to get to the nitty gritty with people. Just period. And so that's what I'm seeing over here. And who the hell is this shadow competitor watching your every move, obsessed with what you're doing, secretly competing with you? Y'all got people like lurking in the shadows. They lurking in the shadows. Man, they want to know why you're so loved, or, why people, I don't know, gravitate towards you. Like someone is real weird. Okay. Anyways, yeah, workplace issues in reverse. Y'all don't got time for that. It says harassment, hostility, competition, gossip, fire. It's like somebody here is really letting go of whatever type of issues they had with somebody that they were making money with. Either they're letting go of that person, that group, that company, or they're just working through troubleshooting, right? Problem solving, so that they can have a peaceful environment at their workplace, right? So whatever it is here, yeah, with damn, not bad investments in reverse. It says losing money, resources, or time, or poor decisions, not thinking things through, wasting time. So there's someone here that is, maybe someone is changing their spending habits, right? But for some of you guys, maybe this is someone that is turning down an investment, or they're turning down a situation where they feel like there would not be a return on investment. So someone here is being wise when it comes to their career, or when it comes to their education, or this is what they're being instructed to do, okay? So that they can be in this coronation day energy, right? Whether you're a feminine or a masculine watching. Okay, recognition. Some of you guys have an increase in status, or there's some type of glow up that you're having. The best glow ups is not the things that people can touch. It's those inner glow ups, right? When you have that inner standing of your purpose and your calling and where God wants you to be. So in you guys letting go of what is not in alignment, now what you're welcoming in is a bond that's forged in fire. I'm like, okay, forged in fire. Y'all, shout out to this intuitive baddie here. She has the Graffiti Decks volume 1 and 2. That's what I'm using. So yeah, you're welcoming in a strong connection that's built through shared struggles and a strong and a resilient relationship. That's what you're doing here. And intuitively, you know that you deserve this. And for a lot of you, this could happen unexpectedly, or it could happen with somebody that is different than what you normally, would entertain. For some of you, this is definitely someone that has some type of spiritual alignment, because this says extraterrestrial. Okay, so this might be the type of energy where you like, damn, where the hell that person come from? I mean, lately with the people that have been talking to me, honey, they be finding me in the cuts. Like the officer, I seen him a couple of times, but he found me in the cuts. I don't know what it is with me and Capricorns, but they always be around somewhere. So yeah, he a January Capricorn. But anyways, yeah, so you guys are listening to your intuition when it comes to your partnerships, right? Now, I don't know quite what how this could relate to you guys. Maybe this relates to somebody else in your energy or whoever the hell they've been dealing with Carmisha or Quan. Somebody feels exposed, or somebody could want to confess the truth about how they really feel. Whatever it is there is something that's been exposed about a situation. And then we have sticks and stones. It says physically abusive, wants to fight, uses their fists, defensive, anger issues, won't back down in reverse. So somebody could be letting go of a physically abusive connection. Okay. And don't just always assume that it's the man putting his hands on somebody. It can be the woman putting her hands on somebody too. So whatever the situation is, somebody is letting go of that situation, or somebody is letting go of a situation that left them with more questions than answers, right? That's what someone's letting go. Someone's definitely letting go of a gold digger. Gloria a Dios. Can we get an amen? Okay. Whoever this was that was trying to control their income and expenses, or hiding or hoarding money, or trying to drain somebody, someone is letting go of that. And this is why somebody is in their coronation day, because they're letting go of all types of things. Yeah, someone's letting go of a rico, suave, Casanova. Anybody that thinks that they're a smooth operator, try to tell somebody what they want to hear to get what they want. Somebody is not trying to be some type of naughty secret or secret affair. Like, hell no. Or someone's letting go of somebody that was having a secret affair. Yep. And someone is definitely letting go of somebody that just wants to have, random one night stands and just be in anybody's pants. Okay. Nobody has time for that. Emperors and empresses don't have time for that, those type of shenanigans, period. So yeah, so somebody is and somebody doing this here, this is what's leading to their spiritual revolution. This is what's bringing in their spiritual and physical inheritance. Okay. This is what happens when you come together with a higher level vibrational being. Okay. There are gifts that are activated for you. You think your spiritual team wants to bless you while you over there with Carmisha or Quan? Hell to the nah, right? You think they want to bless you while you over there with a F-boy that's just spreading your energy all around the community? No. You think they want to bless you while you with a gold digger that's just there only for that? Okay. And then secretly dealing with somebody else that they actually are in love with? That's a no. Okay. So somebody is realizing the truth, and and now somebody has their wings. You see that? Now somebody has their wings. Even though she is meditating in this picture, some of you guys are praying or are meditating, right? Whatever it is that you're doing, though, I feel like you are at peace here. You are at peace within yourself. Now, somebody else is not quite at peace. I don't know what the situation is here. Maybe somebody is watching this and they're confined and they're waiting to get out. Okay. Or somebody could be at risk of, being confined, going to jail or going to prison, or maybe someone just has a history, right? And maybe they've made changes. But with cloak and disguise here, it says conceals true identity, mysterious, not showing all their cards. If we think about this as like, if you break a law, right? Then that is something that would be considered unjust. So there's some type of unjust behavior that somebody was trying to conceal, or they had unjust intentions they were trying to conceal, but it's like somebody told on themselves, right? It's like when the people try to gas you up and tell you whatever they can to get you to invest in them, or to get you to business partner with them, or collab with them, or to get you to even date them, right? Oh yeah, my past relationships, I kind of just, we wanted different things, or they were crazy, or they just weren't, my type, or they weren't this, or they want that, but I'm looking for I want a solid connection with somebody. I want to build experiences and this and this and that with somebody, right? Like they'll come in telling you all types of shit, and then later on down the line you realize, nah, they really a F-boy or a F-girl, or they really a gold digger. They don't want nothing serious. They just want to play me. See, that's somebody coming towards you trying to cloak and disguise. Okay. But I feel like somebody has told on themselves by their actions or their inactions, right? Or their motives, or they got caught. For some of you, they could have got caught with evidence here, right? For some of you, this could in fact be a legal situation where there is evidence against somebody, okay? And they've been trying to do whatever they can to either evade or run from the law, or try to get away with something. But there could already be somebody that has given a sworn statement against them, or a group of people have given sworn statements. So someone could know that is a matter of time. people turn people all the damn time. And one of the requirements, okay, for safety reasons, of course, of when somebody is turned, okay, and they're going to end up going against somebody in a group, is that they keep that concealed, right? So somebody here could have some type of gut feeling that there is somebody around them that is going to sing like a canary or already has. And it's in writing. For others of you, this could just talk about the fact that, maybe somebody is waiting to get out of confinement, right? Somebody could be waiting for a court date. We can look at this a lot of different ways. So bottom line is, okay, y'all got a heart of gold. Someone with pure intent. Well, if you're moving out of love and light from the divine, watching this and not in karmic energy, let's be clear, okay? You're not over here trying to be Casanova and gold digger of the year and, hitting licks every other Tuesday, like whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yes, you show your true colors, generous. You love to take care of the people that are around you. And that is why you are being rewarded. There are rewards for that, right? Not just here, but also in heaven. So it says, surprise brings joy and abundance. Positive outcomes, feels grateful, filled with surprise and appreciation. This is your judge. This is your justice. This is your good karma, your dharma for those people that you have been there for, for the ones that have used you as a sounding board when they needed somebody to talk to. You guys give great advice, right? You give fair advice. You give just advice. You're not just going to be yesing somebody when you know it's a hell no what they're doing, right? You like to hold people accountable, whether they like what you're saying or not, okay? And I feel like what's happening here is whoever was trying to play games or be manipulative in you guys' energy, right? And they were trying to conceal their intentions, right? Or they were overcome with, if the devil energy was there, then what were they overcome with? They were overcome with greed. For some of you, they lacked self-control, right? They had a hard time being monogamous. They just wanted to sleep around with different people. For others of you, it's the fact that, maybe they made it seem like they wanted something serious, but in reality, I'll keep it real with you, shit. My TF, baby, when I tell you the main reason why he stuck with that baby mama he was with is because that bitch let him cheat on her with hundreds of women. Hundreds. Like, damn, bitch. You know what I'm saying? My higher level soulmate, he married a motherfucking hoe. Okay? And that bitch, honey, her body count, Lord, is higher than her IQ, 100%. So all I'm trying to tell you is, sometimes the reasons why people will sit around and choose Carmisha or Quan is because they allow them to do some crazy ass shit that y'all would never do, because you have ethics, you have morals, you have standards, okay? And then when these exes catch shit, right, then they want to try to come bring that ass back to you, and that's a no. And that's just, these are just facts that I'm saying, because when I tell you that there are women that were dealing with some of my exes and they always were at the fucking OBGYN because that motherfucker was out there sleeping with everybody in the damn community or wherever the hell they were, state to state, wherever they was going, okay? And they kept bringing it back to their partner, and their partner was like, well, damn, I ain't even been fucking nobody. For one of them, they hadn't been fucking nobody but them. The other one, honey, she was fucking everybody for some money. So the point is, okay, is you got to be careful. You got to be careful, because you will, in fact, reap what you sow. For some of you, this could talk about the justice card. Somebody could be getting a divorce, or it's a breakup. Someone's breaking up with somebody that is manipulative here, okay? And thank God they're doing that, because now they have blessings that are being released from the 5D into the 3D, just period, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. So yeah, I feel like whatever it is that you guys are working on, it says seize the moment, viral fame, investing, taking advantage of an opportunity, career advancements. You guys are saying no to things that you having a bad feeling about, or that would not be a great investment for you to collaborate with or work on, whether it's, business, lover, or whatever. And I feel like you guys are going to be out here winning, or you already are winning. Okay? Sometimes it's not about you looking around in your 3D surroundings. It's about you looking with your spiritual eyes, right? Looking with 3 eyes and not 2. Okay, that foresight. You guys have that foresight. So just know that there's somebody jealous as hell in the background. They don't want to see you move on. They don't want you to see you do better than them. They have residual feelings. They're unable to move on. Okay. They trying to hide it though. They trying to hide it like, oh, okay, you widow boy, or oh, okay, you widow dude. Oh, yeah, that's great. Hell no, they not happy about that. Just period. They're not. For some of you, this could even be somebody that wanted to try to hold it over your head, like they were the prize. They were the one that you should have been glad to be with. They were the one that put you on. If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't have anything. If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be where you are today. And that's a no, because guess what? When you guys were, before you were in your mother's womb, you were called. Like, let's just be clear, okay? Everything meant for you is meant for you. Yes, there are people that help you along the way, but nobody can sit around and say that they made you. They didn't make you. God created you, right? And he utilized both your parents to put you together in this physical realm. So that's for somebody watching this here. It's almost as if somebody is a hater. They don't want to see somebody win, or they just feel like they could have had it all. Okay, like Adele rolling in the deep. They feel like they could have had it all with you. But when they were with you, they wanted to be apathetic. They were like, right? They weren't that invested like they could have been. They were too busy, trying to keep up with the Joneses, or involved in shallow things, or trying to flex for their friends. And some of you, they was fucking their friends. I said it. So anyways, distant star. Okay. Yes. Keep your goals, keep your dreams, right? Really sit down and visualize where you want to be, and who you want to be with, and how you want to feel when you what it will feel like when you reach that monumental goal, whatever that may be. You visualize that moment, because what you're doing is, the mind is like a computer. You are programming your mind to start moving towards what it is that you are picturing. And we do this every single day without thinking about it. That's why in the Bible it says to think on good things that are pure, that are just, that are of a good rapport, because depending upon what you think about will determine your actions, and it actually helps you with your manifestation, how you're co-creating with the divine. Okay? So yeah, some of you guys have someone you're dealing with. It says differences in background are causing misunderstandings or differing values or lifestyles, but it's in reverse. So it's like, no matter who you're connecting with, even if they are of a different culture, religion, whatever it is, I don't know what your situation is, that won't be a problem for the match that you're meant to be together with. Even if other people don't understand it, oh well, right? A lot of twin flame connections are like that anyways, or higher level soulmates connections are like that anyways. Okay. So maybe the family wants them to have somebody that looks a certain way, or that has a certain background, has a certain level of education, has a certain skin color. But guess what? The angels that have been given charge over you when you were born, okay, they know exactly they know part of what your assignment is from God already. They do. So guess what? They will in fact partner you together with somebody else that might be different than everyone else around you, because that is what is needed for you to elevate and grow, for you to break out of whatever box or paradigm that you were put into. Okay, and that's facts. So what I love to see, and I don't think I've ever really had a spread with both out, but we have the Emperor and the Empress here. That means that you already have an Emperor or Empress that is in your energy, orbiting your energy, right? Which means that you know of them in some type of capacity, or this is what's coming in for you. And there's love there, and there's reciprocity there, right? So that's beautiful. I love that. And I mean, damn, we got the Magician out as the first card. The Magician. You guys can create whatever it is that you want to create of a higher vibration. That's what I would encourage you to manifest, right? But if we think about the Devil card we saw and the Magician card, there is somebody probably bippity bopping somewhere, right? They don't want you moving on. I got one of my exes, okay, the angel pointed out to me last night, one of the angels pointed out to me that he was bippity bopping because he was mad that I was out. I'm like, stop. Stop it. How many years have you had, to get it together or to say something, right? That's what I don't like, when people, they don't want to take the time to change their behavior or their lifestyle or to actually communicate. They want to just go pay somebody on Etsy, or they want to be a practitioner themselves. If you have exes that are warlocks like I do, some of them, and they be over there bippity bopping. And I, being the angels, we just laughing because it's all redirected. It's not even necessary anyway. So somebody here wants to manifest something. They're seeing something from a different perspective. For others of you, somebody was dealing with somebody manipulative, okay, or somebody was tied up into a manipulative situation, which left another connection that would have been a higher vibration at a stalemate. Now somebody is realizing that somebody really didn't love them. They just wanted their body. Okay, they wanted that wander poom poom, or they wanted eye candy or arm candy. For others of you, somebody is realizing that somebody didn't love themselves enough to quit some very harmful addictions. So they were pouring their own self-love cup out, and they need to change that. For others of you, it was the fact that somebody didn't love somebody, honey. They just wanted some money, right? They was trying to play that long game with somebody. Somebody is putting an end to that. Just period. The Ten of Swords. And someone has a lot of regrets, because, you know, a lot of times you get into these connections, man, and it does hurt when you really are loving somebody. You know, you're not perfect. They're not perfect, but you're loving somebody and you're just like, damn, like, why? I hate that it's not working out. I didn't put a lot into something. So somebody has a lot of regrets here. Someone invested in the wrong situation. For some of you guys, you could have gave someone a beautiful cup of love. You are a gift from God. And they didn't want it. They wanted to see what else was out there, or they went in another direction, right? They went in another direction because maybe they thought that person was fine, or they thought that person had more money, or whatever the situation was that was shallow, and now they regret it. For some of you, it's the fact that there's someone that is like, they're non-committal. They just want friends with benefit situations. They don't feel like they're ready to settle down, okay? So if that's what they're saying, then they're putting it out there in the universe that they don't have love to give. Their heart is blocked. They're not open or emotionally available to love. So those are going to be the ones that end up with the STDs, the STIs, the shit they can't get rid of, because all they're going to be attracting are either gold diggers or bust downs that'll sleep with them. And they'll sleep with everybody because it's not a serious commitment. So somebody is setting themselves up for ruin, not to mention the fact that you're just exchanging your energy with every, Tom, Dick, and Harry in town. That's a no, right? So there is something about someone needing to change their perspective when it comes to dating or partnerships, so that they can preserve their body, preserve their life, right? And not miss out or fumble emperors or empresses. Because that Ace of Cups reverse, that's somebody that fumbled an emperor or an empress, okay? Or that's somebody that really chose a karmic connection, and damn, that person really didn't love them. So now somebody is, remember I said, standing here looking out the window, my nights are long and my days are cold because I don't have you. Look, now somebody on that case, that missing you energy, okay? Somebody is healing here. Yep, we got the Knight of Cups here, which is travel in love. Somebody is thinking about things. They're thinking about the truth. Somebody wants to come out of some form of conflict. And for some of you guys, somebody with the Nine of Pentacles reversed, they're realizing that somebody was trying to drain them of everything. For others of you, this is telling you that, you know what, there is someone that is around you that's a higher vibration, or they're coming in, and you will not be single for long. Yep, that's what it's telling you. And that's the truth with the what is the case? That's the truth with the Ace of Swords. Victory and success. You can have victory, success in a partnership. You can maintain your independence, okay, and have an interdependent, healthy connection in a partnership. Someone needs to hear that. Okay, so now somebody wants to travel, and it looks like they want to talk about love. All right. Nine of Swords reverse. My God, someone's just straight miserable without y'all, or someone could be miserable about a lot of different things. Somebody is angry though. The Knight of Swords reverse. This is who you do not want to. The Knight of Swords reverse is somebody that is reckless. Okay, in and out. Could be abusive. Some of you physically abusive. The Knight of Swords reverse is somebody that is mad. Somebody is mad. And this is that on-site energy. This is that, you know what, say the wrong thing, I'ma fuck you up type energy. Okay? Somebody is watching. What are they watching? They're gathering information with this Page of Swords. So somebody is over here. They just like, you know what? You think you moving on from me? Hell no. Like somebody's mad. They are mad. It doesn't have to just be a wand suit for it to be mad. So what I'm seeing here with the Page of Swords is you guys have different people watching you. You sure as hell have people from your past watching you. So this is the Six of Cups. Yep. For some of you, you do have someone that you have to communicate with. Maybe you have kids together, or or shared assets. And with the Knight of Swords reverse, this is someone that could be volatile. This is someone that could be argumentative. Some of you, they could have mental health issues. For others of you, it's hard to see eye to eye with this person because you could be dealing with a straight narcissist. Okay. Just period. So no matter what you say, they're determined to say something else to go against you, right? Have you ever had those type of partnerships where you're like, yeah, it's so, you know what, I'm going to make you some breakfast, right? You making breakfast. They're like, oh, no, we should give them this. It's like somebody that always just purposely wants to go against whatever it is you're saying. Okay. This is someone that is controlling. This is somebody's karmic or ex-karmic that they were dealing with. And if this is someone you dealing with on a, like, you need to get the hell away from that person. Anyways, Five of Pentacles. All right. Something's being dug up here. Something's being found out. For some of you, it's the simple fact that somebody is realizing that they sacrificed your connection too soon. Okay. Or they should have gave up on a karmic connection a long time ago and left it out in the cold because it was not of a higher, exactly. They are dictators. They're trying to be. So yeah, with the Five of Pentacles here and the Ten of Wands reverse, I feel like, we've seen 2 5s so far. 5 5 5 talk about changes. So who is somebody letting go of? They're letting go of a Queen or King of Pentacles energy in reverse, which is somebody that is selfish. For some of you, it's somebody that is a gold digger. For some of you, it's somebody that just literally, they don't want commitment. Because if this is in the upright, this is a card of commitment. If this is in reverse, this is someone that does not want commitment with the person that they're dealing with. And for some of you, someone definitely married the wrong person. This combination is somebody that married a gold digger, or they married somebody that's selfish, that's a narcissist, that is shallow. All they care about is money. That's what that is here. For others of you, it's not talking about marriage. It could just talk about the fact that somebody was in a relationship with someone like that, or they thought they were overlooking the reality of who someone was because they were fantasizing about having some type of life with somebody. And now they're realizing that they have to walk away from that situation. Okay. So this could be you guys walking away from a situation. This could be whoever you're dealing with, that maybe they've already walked away from past situations. For some of you, this is definitely divorce energy. We see that everywhere. Yeah, someone's closing out a cycle with the World card, and they are divinely guided to do so. If it's not somebody that's of a higher vibration. Right? Or if you had a commitment and there was somebody on the outside and you want to work on your commitment with somebody, then maybe they're letting go of the third party that they had on the outside. Take it as it resonates. But I feel like what somebody is doing here, now for some of you guys, this is a situation where with the Eight of Swords, somebody is overthinking within their home whether or not something is really over or not. But with the World card here, someone knows that they have to change. And if someone is willing to make changes, then they could have victory and success, because the World card talks about victory and success. Someone here could be travel for work as well. Okay. Or someone here could have gone to school in multiple different places across the globe or across the country or in a different state, right? Like raised in this state, went to university in another state or another country, whatever this may be. For some of you guys, this is just talking about the fact that you are meant to have international success, or you already do here. And you're going to have a partnership, okay, with somebody that is in alignment with you, with someone that is supported, that believes in God, and that actually is making steps, to be in alignment with a path that is out of love, right? Out of honesty, that values loyalty. And situations that have shown you that they're not doing that, someone's moving on from. It is the Emperor that drives the chariot. And then here's the Emperor. I can't make it up. Then here's the Emperor. What's up, Zaddy, right? What's up, Poppy? I'm trying to tell you, it's a level up here. It's a level up. This is somebody here that's saying, I am going to get my shit together. This is someone saying that, you know what? I am going to make necessary changes. For some of you, the main change somebody needs to make right now is letting go of that devil energy, letting go of anything that is in excess that is detrimental to them long term. For some of you, they need to get a divorce. I'm seeing that right here. 10 of Cups, the Hierophant, somebody could need to get a divorce here, or they need to break up from someone they've been dealing with for a while. For others of you, it's the fact that somebody here, they need to stop trying to put on airs, okay, and only caring about power or money. Someone might need to change that. For others of you, it's the fact that somebody needs to stop being a bust down. How you gonna be the emperor and you out there fucking the village instead of wanting to invest in an empress? Or how you gonna be an empress, right? And out there messing around with everybody in the village and instead of being with an emperor. So there is a level up that's happening or is transforming in the collective. Yep, and it's bringing in blessings. It's bringing in new opportunities. This is a year. Pentacles are a year in tarot. Okay, there are golden opportunities that are coming to you guys within the next 12 months from this reading if you are making those adequate changes. Yep. So it's telling you to hold back and have self-control from temptation, okay, and walk by faith and not by sight. And God has not given us a spirit of fear, right? Because this would normally scare a little girl, but she has garlic in her hand. And this is a vampire deck. So God has not given you the spirit of fear, but a power and love and a sound mind, right? And intuitively, you know this as the high priest or the high priestess. Sometimes, I promise you, the devil loves to try to tempt people. He really does. That's what he does all day long. So you need a partner that can withstand that can withstand the temptation that'll lead them to do something unjust. And if you don't have that in a partner, okay, and if they tempted by the wrong person, they gonna cheat. If they tempted by, the wrong business investor, they're gonna be involved in money laundering. If they're tempted by, the wrong friend, then they're gonna be over there, wrapped up listening to their advice as opposed to protecting your union. That's a no. Someone's going through some type of bad karma right now with the Justice card in reverse. Or the Justice card in reverse is breaking a contract. So somebody here could be breaking a contract, like I said. But there is some type of karma, and it's negative karma, it looks like, for whoever this person that was very reckless. Okay? This is somebody here where they're ruled by their primal nature. Everyone knows the Knight of Wands is an F-boy or F-girl energy. I don't have to just say that. But with the Knight of Wands and the Six of Swords, this is somebody that wants to come back and try again. Why? Why are they trying to come back to an emperor or an empress? They want to take fast action too. But just as quick as somebody takes that fast action is just as quick as they're going to be leaving again. That's how Knight of Wands energy works, right? They come in, they get some, right? They drain you of your energy without you knowing it. Okay. Then they say, oh, I got busy with work. Oh, I've just been going with things. Oh, I need time and I need space. Oh, I'm not ready to settle down. Right. And then they pop back up a month later, 2 weeks later, 2 months later. Like, oh, here I am, hoping that you forgot their in and out behavior before, their inconsistent behavior before. Or they want to be like, oh, yeah, I'm so done with Karmisha or Kwan. I'm getting a divorce. I'm really going to do it this time, right? They get whatever they want from you. Okay, little wander poom poom action or just an ear to listen to their mess. You are not meant to be somebody's counselor or psychotherapist for free. That is supposed to be your lover. Okay, period. And then they dash back out to Karmisha or Kwan and try to do the cycle all over again. That is a karmic cycle. That is a no. Okay. So yeah, I feel like you guys are listening to the angels here with this Temperance card. And for some of you, like, they don't even want these people around you unless they get a hold of some of these addictions that they have. Just period. Okay. And let's be clear. Addictions are not just regular addictions like drinking and hard substances and whatever. Addictions can be the fact that maybe someone is addicted to making excuses about why they cannot be emotionally available within a connection. Okay. Addictions could be someone that is addicted to pessimism. And every single day they're whining about what has happened in the past already. And that's why they don't want to be in a relationship, because they ex-husband, they ex-wife, they ex-girlfriend, they ex-boyfriend. Okay. Addictions can also be what people are looking at on their computers, right? For some of you, by the time you get to be with somebody, is their part even going to work? Because when people are heavily watching those intimate videos, okay, that becomes the only thing that arouses them. And so they become almost like impotent with an actual real man or woman that's in front of them, because they're so used to getting their rocks off to videos, to illusions. Okay, with demonic spirits that are attached. They trying to take on the demonic spirits attached of whoever has those demonic spirits that's doing that act in that video. That's actually a sex ritual. People don't realize that. Moving along. So that's a no. That's a hell no. Yeah, two of wands. I feel like, you know what? It's like for some of you guys, you really were holding out for somebody, but now it's like you forced us to go in a different direction, right? You are. And you're getting a lot of attention. Okay? You're making moves, money moves. Some of you, you could have relocated, or you are relocating, or there's something about you having motion within your life. You're focused, you have goals, you have ambition, right? And now somebody's over here watching you from the sidelines in their feelings, okay? It could be storming or raining or wherever the hell where they're at. And they're like, okay, is it the right time for me to come in with this little cup of love now? Is it the right time for me to apologize now? But why you just coming with the Page of Cups, though? That's the type of energy of, I'm just going to say just enough for you to take me back, but I'm not giving you that Queen or King of Cups. I'm giving you the Page of Cups. So that means that I'm going to go right back to my own actions previously that led to us being disconnected. And that's a no. So yeah, a lot of you guys with the Ace of Wands here, you have brand new opportunities. Yeah, it's your choice. Okay, somebody wants to take action towards you. You have new love coming in if you want it. I mean, we've seen multiple aces, but somebody wants to take action for a reconciliation. So everybody's situation is different. This is a collective reading, yes? So if somebody has truly reflected on the past and they don't want to ever behave that way again, and they're showing that in their behavior, then, I mean, that's up to you if you want to give them another chance, right? For others of you, though, this is the fact that's letting you know that with the Ace of Wands and the Six of Wands, there is still somebody here. It's like somebody wants to conquer somebody and getting them back just to say, ha, like you're mine. Ha, you thought you were going to go out there and be with somebody else? No, you're mine. This is this type of energy here. You're mine, okay, and I'm going to pick you up when I want to and put you down when I want to, and I'm going to pop in to throw it back and put it down, right? And I'm going to pop up to get some money and come in with a sad sob story for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Six of Wands. This is somebody here that wants to conquer. It's pride, it's ego. It does talk about victory and success, but a lot of times when the Six of Wands comes up in love readings, yes, it could talk about someone that's in the public eye or someone that has success and recognition because he has in fact fought many battles. But when it comes to love, this is talking about the fact that for some of you guys, there is someone that has so much pride and ego, they don't want to take full accountability for their behavior. That's why they're just coming in with the Page of Cups as opposed to the King or Queen of Cups. You see what I'm saying? For instance, this could be somebody that wants just somebody to be with them that's a good look, or that has money, or that's arm candy. So you have to be careful. For others of you, there is somebody on a mission here, right? They're on a mission. They want some type of action. They want motion with you. Someone could learn from the past, and this could just be the type of person where they just like to win in general in all areas of their life, because some people have those placements within their chart. And that doesn't mean necessarily for all of you that they just want to conquer you just to get you back, to have you back. No, some of you, they do love you, but this is a person here that thrives on action. Okay? So, and they could, like, for instance, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. This is fire energy. This is Scorpio energy, right? We do, in fact, thrive on action. When someone takes action towards us, action to call, action to text, action to show up, action to be consistent, right? We like that. Because if not, I mean, everybody that has a Leo placement or that has ever met a Leo in their life, okay, they know good and well, because the Six of Wands is a Leo card. They know good and well that if you don't give that Leo their attention, baby, let them have a Mars in Leo. It's a wrap. Let them have a Mars in Leo. It don't even have to be a sun in Leo. Okay, in astrology, your Mars is how you take action. If somebody has a Mars in Leo and you are not showing them love and you're not showing them attention and you're not showing them that you care and you're not on them like white on rice, baby, I promise you they will be getting that attention from somewhere else. And that's just facts. And I love Leo energy. I really do. A lot of my favorite readers are Leos and their Aquariuses. And I have some Cancerian favorite readers too. And of course, you know, I love Aries or fire sign readers in general. But what I'm saying here is that somebody wants attention. But somebody here, they're going to have to put more with it. But I do feel there's more with it because this is scorpionic energy with this judgment card, which means that somebody has had some type of death and rebirth. Somebody has been through something painful as hell. They are. And they could be hiding it with this Six of Wands card. And you don't know how much it would mean to somebody for them to have an opportunity, even if they're being lighthearted or they're joking or they're flirting, for them to really come to you and be like, damn, let me really tell you what I've gone through, right? And I'm not saying that that's not you being a psychotherapist all the time. That is you listening to somebody that's trying to reconnect with you and tell you what the hell it is that they've gone through. Not just somebody that's hoping that they're going to get a little action. No, this is somebody here where you see this is the tree of life. This is someone that is like, you know what? I have not enjoyed my life without you. You bring a lot of joy. You see the birds here? You bring communication. Okay? Lighthearted communication, positive communication. Sometimes communication that I don't really want to receive if it's something I don't want to change or address, but I appreciate it. This is somebody that appreciates you. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. And for a lot of you, they didn't appreciate you initially. I'm going to keep it real. They didn't. Because if they had saw what they had from the gate, would they have wanted to entertain anybody else? Right? But for a lot of you, that's only somebody that has done some deep soul searching. Now, if you already know this is somebody that'll do anything for clout or they'll fuck anything in sight, then you call judgment on that situation and you say deuces on that ass, right? What Chris Brown say, throwing up the deuces? Yeah. Because there's somebody over here that's like, man, I don't want to die alone and with a paid lover or dating an old man and I can't stand him and I'm just with him for money. Like somebody over here like, I don't want that to be me. Look at old boy. Okay. They're like, man, I'm so mad I missed this opportunity with you. I don't want to miss this opportunity with you. So somebody's like, man, I got to take action. I got to do something, right? With the King of Wands, man. Yeah, they want to travel. Communicate. Eight of Wands is any form of communication or travel. So somebody could want to message you. They could want to come to see you. It's like there's somebody here that's just like, you think I want you having that Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles and doing all that with somebody else? Nope. Hell no. Somebody trying to get a reunion. Somebody trying to get a reunion. Someone is truly trying to get a reunion here. I promise you they do. That's what they want. Okay, for others of you, this is just talking about the fact that, hey, somebody wants to date you. They got their eyes on you. So you got past and new energy here. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, somebody here was trying to act like they were not paying attention to what you were doing. They're alive. They've been watching everything you've been doing. Okay, or they've been thinking about you so much that their energy is orbiting your energy. Okay. They thinking of what to say, or they're waiting for communication, or they want to give communication. Yep. And I'm telling you, they obsessed, they stressed and they pressed with this devil card. They're obsessed. They are obsessed here. And for the Three of Swords here, somebody here is like, they don't want the other person with anybody else. But somebody could have been the main one triangulating somebody with this devil energy. For some of you, it's the fact that somebody sent some whack-ass spell work to try to cause calamity in all their love connections. Okay, they did spell work to do it. And Archangel Michael has stepped in to redirect all of that. But anyways, yeah, now somebody like, okay, nah, babe, I love you. Okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's at the point where you just met somebody and it's not fully at that level yet, they're like, you know what? Shit, like y'all don't know what y'all doing out here. Somebody they can't. You see, she looking back. This person's looking back at it, or they want to see it again. Somebody is waiting to have a loving conversation here. Yep, and I'm trying to tell you with the Five of Wands, someone does not like somebody getting attention from other people or dealing with anybody else, and they're trying to hide it. They're trying to act stoic. You see this? This is somebody that's trying to act stoic like they don't care. Nah, they care. They care. Because look, his sword is up. He cares. His sword is not down like, the fight is over. His sword is up like, let me find that motherfucker right now where they at. Okay? And I'm going to give him the business. Because this person is mine. Right? Like, this is somebody here. Now, for some of y'all, it doesn't have to be all that deep. Okay, some of my exes, it really is that deep. And when it comes to me, it really is that deep. Because if you with me, there should not be anybody else anyways, period. I am that bitch. You right. I am that bitch. I will be that one with the sword. I love swords. Matter of fact, 2 of them, not just one. Moving along, because I had to get crazy with it. Communication. Somebody wants to communicate with y'all. They do. Oh my God. They've been like, okay. Are they gone for good? Are they going to set me back? Do they really care? Are they going to walk away? Are they going to say that it's done? Like somebody here has been having all these different thoughts within their mind. They praying. Okay. They're trying to throw themselves into work for some of you. For others of you, they going crazy in their room, throwing shit, yelling at things, crying underneath their covers, crying in their pillow, crying in the bathroom, someone crying in the shower. What y'all doing to these people? And they're just like, okay, the 7 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. That's the 10 of Pentacles. Okay? And then we got the 4 of Pentacles. This is like somebody waiting for action, okay? Waiting to collaborate and build with somebody. And then they tell themselves they're going to hold back. But when they try to hold back, then they just get lost thinking about all the memories that they had with somebody or what they want to fantasize and do with somebody if they haven't had a chance to do it yet. They can't help themselves. That's why they obsessed. I'm trying to tell you. Oh my God, you make this person happy. They can't stop thinking about you, and somebody is possessive and they're crazy over y'all. And I promise you, there is somebody here. You know, sometimes you just have people that you just gonna love until you die. And somebody is on that level with some of y'all. Okay? Or there's something that's been exposed here. I mean, this is the Sun card and this is the Death card. I mean, damn. And he's showing all his skeletal bones. So somebody feels like you see straight through them and it freaks them out, but you make them happy at the same time. And they know that they coming towards you, they're going to have to come correct. Now we got the Queen of Swords. So whether it's the Queen or the King of Swords we saw over there, someone knows that they need to be honest and correct when it comes to some type of talking about a commitment or being in a commitment or partnership with you. Yep. And with the 7 of Wands here, I feel like somebody just, I don't know, man. Somebody just can't be from around y'all. That's what I'm saying. They really can't. But you have a partnership that's coming in. That's what you do. This is somebody that is very protective and they could even be possessive, maybe a little crazy. This person wants to fight for a partnership with you. They do. And the reason why I say fight is because y'all are highly sought after. People can't just get easy access to y'all, right? Just like when you go into a company and it's a big company, do you think that you just gonna press, get past, without a security clearance badge? You think you just gonna go into the elevator and go up to whatever top floor and meet the top executives that are there? No, you have to get clearance, right? You think you're gonna call and talk to them directly on the phone? No, you're gonna end up talking to the secretary, right? So anybody that makes it anyone that's not sought after, it's easy to get access to them. But when you guys are emperors and empresses, no, not everybody can get access to you like that. Just period. They have got to be cleared. Who do they need to be cleared by? You, your spiritual team, under the directive of the Most High God. Period. That's why you should be praying about your partners. Because God wants you to be with somebody that is stable, that is consistent, that is loving. Not somebody that's going to try to act like they want commitment or get you in a commitment and then be creeping behind your back and deceptive and sleeping around with God knows who or desiring to do so, okay? And then putting work into another situation right underneath your nose, okay, and trying to drain you of your prana and your chi or your love or your resources or your sacral energy or whatever. Okay, out here being a damn fool. Y'all don't want somebody making you a fool around town with their escapades or around the world. That's a no. So, anyways, on a positive note, y'all got, I mean, you already seen what it is. New, and you got a past person that is, y'all just got quite a few people kind of obsessed. So that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Put me some hearts and some roses in the chat. Love you guys. Namaste.